Hello everybody, all 8 people who are watching me. You clearly have all got nothing better to do. Now I'm hoping that you can hear me. I don't know whether this microphone's working or whether this microphone's working. I'm not entirely sure. I do apologise for the light. Obviously I need this light for photographing, but don't know if you really want to see that, to be honest, but hey ho. Oh God, can you hear me? If you can hear me. I don't know whether, as I don't know whether which microphone's working. It's not this one, then that's just stupid. Because I was just trying to set that up because it's a little bit better and noise cancelling and all that sort of stuff rather than this one that comes with the webcam itself. So, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. Andrew, if you can't hear a word, then maybe you need to unmute your computer. Okie dokie. So yeah, literally all I'm going to do is I just need to photograph some ties. This is really bright, blinding me. Let's put it onto a that's a bit better. I literally need to photograph ties. If you'd seen my Instagram story this morning, I have got 65 ties to list. I put up a picture of my box. Ooh, this box is quite a big box if you needed to kind of get the idea of scale. It's quite a big box. It was full of ties this morning. I've emptied them out and 2 scarves as well. I already listed them ages ago, but I photographed this morning 9 ties. I'll show you what I photographed already. So we got I don't know whether this is going to work now because of this light. If I hold it up here, you might be able to see it a little bit better. Got a Goofy South Park. I tried to take all pictures of these like quirkier ones. Some South Park ones, Bugs Bunny. You can see that very well, but trust me. Dennis the Menace, Tigger, 2 Wallace and Gromit ones, which I actually got in 2 separate places, but they're exactly the same thing, just different colours. Another Tigger one, and also a Help the Heroes one. I did show a couple of these in a previous video, probably a live haul video maybe a little while ago, not entirely sure to be honest, but yeah, so I've taken all those this morning and now I need to get back to listing the rest of them. So if you want to join me and watch me list some ties, you're welcome to stay along and watch me list some ties. Well, not even list, I'm photographing them. I haven't got a chance to list them today. So if you want to watch me photograph, you're welcome to do so, and obviously chattle away in the side chat. But if you don't want to sit here and watch me photograph ties and you've got something better to do, absolutely welcome to go and do whatever it is that you want to do. Right, I'm going to see who's in the chat. We've got 19 people in at the moment. So first of all was Ian, Tat Doctor. Then we've got Ron, Sell with Ron, Lisa. So hello to all you, by the way. Hitman K, Andrew from Monumental, Dan, Secret Seller, Chris B, Kirsten, Tommy, where are we? Yes Lad Media. I'm not sure, I don't know what your name is, I'm sorry, but hello. Who else have we got? Hi David, Bex, hello. Oh, it's just jumped. Oh, I hate when it does that. Lucy, hello. And I think that's everybody who said hello. I do apologise if I've skipped your name. I don't think I said hello to Richard. Did I say Richard? I can't remember. Hello. Let's see. I feel like I've got some questions already. What's going on? I really don't know. If it's this microphone, I should be really loud right now. But if it's not this microphone, then it just needs to go away. Because when I did set it up, I told it that it was going to be this microphone, but because I've plugged this one in now, I don't know whether it's overwritten that, or overridden it even. Oh, Richard's out at the moment anyway. Everyone's asking Andrew about his printer. He's taking Alexa to the charity shop. you watch me and not the ties, well, you'll be able to see me as well. I'm not just going to put the camera on the ties. However you see me here now is how you're going to be able to see me. So if you want to just watch me and not even look at the ties, that's absolutely fine. It's up to you, but you know, it's a bit weird. It's the first live I've seen in a long time. It doesn't have Andrew in it. There's no time for him to join. I've not done it on Google Hangouts today for a reason. So it's only going to be me today. Yeah, I've bagged my ties up, as I think I've seen a few people say. I got the bags from, I think I bought them from Amazon. This bag, yeah, Amazon. I'll put a link to them in the description in a bit after the video. They are literally just, I bought 100 of them. They're just clear ones with a ziplock at the top. I can't remember what size they are. I don't know if this tells me. Nope, I don't think I've got any. No. Oh, this bag is what they come in. They are, obviously, this is the actual title name of the item. If it focuses, there you go. So 100 grip seal bags. Oh, it does say 5 by something. So, don't know. Strong reusable Ziploc. So, I don't know how much I bought them for. Probably less than a tenner or something like that. So, I'm not entirely sure. Right, let's scroll down. Oh my God, what's going on? I'm not going to have to catch up with this chat if you keep waffling on. I've not said hi to Barty. Hi, Barty. Go to sleep. Yeah, Andrew, you need to get that printer sorted. If you need me to call you in a bit, let me know, and we'll do a chat, and I'll try and help in some sort of way. Okay. Anyway, so as I've done 9 this morning already. So there was 65 ties in total. I've got plenty to list or photograph. I don't know why I keep saying list, but I've got plenty to photograph. If you saw the sort of garage transformation video, this is like my packing desk kind of thing that I said I might be doing my measurements on from when I take a photo and I come over here and do the measurements. I am actually doing that. It does work quite well actually. So that should be fine. I then, because behind here, this is just a big piece of cardboard. Behind here is this bit, this thing here. So it's got my tape and all that sort of stuff on it. I've just put this giant piece of cardboard there, so it creates my own little backdrop. So yeah. So yeah, it's just a nice little backdrop. That light is bigger than my head. It is a bit bigger than my head. It's having light. Ooh, like a halo. This is the light that I use to photograph. Over where my stuff is over there that I use to photograph, there is a strip light attached to the top on one of the beams. So that is the main light that lights up my area. But because it's only on the top, I have to kind of like get the light from the bottom as well. So this is the light I use. It's the only light I used to use when I did all my photographing in my bedroom. So it's the only light I used to use, and it's bloody bright. So it's got the 3 settings on it. So this is kind of like a warm light, and it goes like really warm. I don't know if you can even tell. Not me. So it's kind of like a really warm white, and then a bright white, and then like a more subtle one. So it's quite good. And then so usually just put it on the white one when I'm trying to photograph. Devils don't have halos. Thank you very much. The light, I bought it from Amazon. It is in most of my descriptions on my videos. And now a car alarm's going off. That's great. That's all you need to hear right now. It's not a new mic, it's my partner's. He does singing, so this is his mic that he borrowed or lent to me even. So I can use this for my videos, and I have used it for my video that's going to come out on Sunday, or hopefully going to come out on Sunday. But I haven't even checked the audio on it yet, so I don't even know if it's going to work. But I don't think this is what's being used for this, so it's just going to be here looking fancy. Andrew doesn't do sinking. Oh dear. Anyway, right, you're all distracting me now. So as I say, I'm going to get some photographing done. If you want to ask me a question, then you're welcome to do so. If you put my name in it, so if you just tag me in the question, then I can at least see the comments easily and quicker, rather than me kind of having to like do this and read it. That's really loud. Is that really loud? Because that's really annoying. It's not that loud to me, but it's a Skoda alarm. That's a bit precise. Okay, I'm going to photograph this one. I did see this in my most recent haul. Bloody hell, you can't see that at all, can you? This light is just over there. And yeah, this is the Aston Villa tie that I picked up in my last haul, so I'm going to photograph that. How I've been doing it this morning, it's a bit time taking to be fair, but oh god, I can't even do it now. I am rolling it up, spending forever rolling it up. That's why I speed things up on my videos. You don't need to see this. Well, Andrew, we haven't massively agreed. We've said that I may, if you're in the area and if I'm not busy, then yes, I can meet up for a drink, but it's not confirmed. There we go. The alarm has now stopped, which is great. So I've been rolling it up like that, and then I've been kind of laying it like that. But this one's a bit of a pain in the bum, actually, because the Aston Villa logo that I want to show in it is up here. So it's going to have to be a really awkward kind of photograph. Oh, that's awful. Now there's more beeping. Thank you. Oh my god. So once I've taken them like that, rolled up, I usually then lay it out so I can take, oh my god, if that's going to carry on beeping, this is going to be the best live stream ever. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. That's frustrating. But yeah, usually I'll take the photo of it rolled up like that. So it's usually rolled up a bit more like that, and then I'll undo it a little bit, take a photo of it like that. But because this one doesn't have a design, I don't need to do it like that. I'll then usually take the middle part out of it, and then sort of lay it to the side, not like you can really see that very well, and then just take a photo of it like that. Just ignore the beeping. I've never heard this beeping noise before. If I did, I wouldn't have even bothered doing a live stream, but I think somebody just needs to go and stop their car alarm from going off. Then I'll take a photo of the labels. So usually there's a label here, then often there's a label in here as well to tell you the material, so whether it's silk or anything like that. But this one's actually got it in this whole design, in this whole label, even that design. That's what happens when I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. So usually I pick up silk ties only. That's kind of what I go for. You can pick up ties generally for £1, and sometimes some places do it like £5 for £5, or not £5, that makes it £1 each. Five for £2.50 or something like that, I don't know, to try and buy more ties. So generally most of my ties I picked up are £1. A couple of them were a bit more than £1, but then some of them were cheaper than £1. So on average it kind of goes to about £1 a tie. So I do all that and then take a photo of the width of it. If I can unravel thing. Take a photo of the width of it, because obviously sometimes you can get wider at the bottom and some of them are thinner at the bottom. So no one's ever, obviously I've never did a solder tie, but no one's ever actually asked me about the measurements like that. But I can imagine that that's going to happen, and once they're all packed away I don't really want to get them back out again. So, and then this is the fun bit, I measure the length of it. Now I was thinking about this morning, I thought, shall I even bother with the length of it, because they're all a standard length? But then I thought, well, I don't think they are, and thankfully the time I've wasted trying to measure them all has paid off, and I've noticed that they're not all the same size. So kind of this one here is 54 inches long, so I'm going to take a photo of that, where other ones I've had earlier are like 60 inches long. So obviously some people like really long ties because they might have a wider neck or something like that. So yeah, and then I just fold it up and put it away. So that's like when you say I'm not coming on your channel again. I persevered and won. Question: how long before you get bored and invite me out? Like I said, I'm not on Google Hangouts, so you can't come on. There's my answer. Simple as that. But he wants his YouTube moment. He can have his YouTube moment on your channel. Andrew, if you want to go live, you go live. I'm just sat here photographing ties. And those of you who want to stay in the chat and chat to each other and whatnot, you can do so. This one's got a bit of a mark on it. I never saw that in the shop. It's got a tiny bit, you can see it in with the light. It's got a couple of marks on it. You won't be able, definitely won't be able to see it over here. Definitely not bright enough, but yeah, it's got some marks on it, so I'll have to pop that in the wash if it can go in the wash. John Markson's better. Professional dry clean only. Fantastic. But it will still go in the wash. This one. Any idea of this? Any idea of this? This is rubbish, isn't it? That should be better if somebody else goes live. You have to get good content. This kind of weird pattern. Weird. Anyone got any ideas? It kind of initially looked like a shuttlecock or something from badminton, but it looks like a logo, somebody's logo of some sort. So I'm not entirely sure. It's not roasting, it's pouring down with rain today. Hi Lex, listing whilst I list on eBay. No problem at all. That's kind of generally why I join people's lives. I end up just getting stuff listed while it's on in the background, something to listen to. Andrew, if you're going to be sarky in this chat, you're going to be removed. picked up a miner's lamp on Sunday for £3. You get £70-ish and aim for 90 best offer. Sounds good. Hi Peter. Oh, because I'm never sarking yours. Ever. Don't know. Must be somebody else. Must be KFC reselling. I think you must be getting me mixed up. What a professional setup with photos and mic. It's not that professional. The mic I don't think is working in this instance because I think I already told YouTube that I was using the camera mic before I then plugged this one in. So ignore this one. This is just there because it's now in the way. And the photos and stuff. This is just a ring light. That's how fancy it is. I feel like I should have some music on in the background. Should I put some music on in the background? I'll put some music on in the background. That's gonna work. Somebody really needs to come get their bloody car sorted. Where's my sign? My sign's at home because I had no intention of coming live today, so I didn't think you'd appreciate seeing it here if I do a live later and you'd be like, oh, where's my sign? So it's at the garage. So I didn't bring it in yet. Did not bring it in yet. Gemma, you've just ordered that light. Fantastic. It's a really, really good light. I mean, the connection at the end is a bit weird, but that might just be mine. So it's nothing fancy. Oh, who else have we got in? We've got Claire. Hi, Claire. Ooh, double karma's in. Yeah, I've got a new troll in the form of car alarms. As I've never ever heard these car alarms go off before, but it's pretty frustrating. So, hey ho. Ooh. This is just in my garage reveal thingy, my bob that I did. This is kind of where I had my where this laptop is now, not where you are because you're at home, but where this laptop is now is where my laptop and the telly and stuff is, and then behind here is all my sort of packing supplies. So all of my, I usually have scissors and stuff on here, usually a bit fancier, but yeah, so my labels here, tape here, all that sort of stuff. So it is all behind here, but yeah. And drop everything instead. Classy. I hope that cheered you up. Hope that made your day. Your fault, Peter. Anywho, let's put some music on. You probably won't be able to hear it. I don't know if you will, but I don't know what to put on. I'm gonna have to put on like royalty free music on. I don't know about that. Well, I thought about country music, and that's probably what I was going to go with, but like I said, I've probably got to put some royalty free music on, but I can't do that, can I? Because I need to use my phone to photograph. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I know I'm not monetized, but when this video reaches 3 million people watching it, and I don't get monetized for this one, then oh, Amazon, you've registered as a seller on Amazon. What's next? See, you're all really motivating me to work here. Hi, Alan. If I put the music on the computer, that's all you're going to be able to hear. It might be too loud. Ooh. Getting distracted on my phone now. This is why I wanted to use this microphone. Shouldn't pick all that sort of stuff up. I don't even know what it sounds like. It probably sounds absolutely awful. Who knows? Well, you know, but I don't. And I don't really care. Get started. Thank you very much. Love loads of adverts. Thank you very much. I just said if you use the computer, then it's going to come out the speakers on the computer, and then it's going to be too loud, isn't it? Music player failed. Thank you very much. That's great. Everything I click on says error. Ooh. Don't like that. Don't like that. Bex is filming another pickup video tomorrow. Awesome stuff. I'm not going to play ads this. Close that down, don't need that open. You say I'm as bad as you. I'm as bad as ads at reading the chat, but I'm listing and photographing. Oh. One of these days I'll get the word right. There's a live stream of Chill Out Radio. Doesn't have my laptop muted. That's really useful, isn't it? I think that might put me to sleep. I don't know if you can hear this. You might not be able to hear it. Maybe it's too loud. Better than just sitting in silence and listening to car alarms going off. Do not get Alexa to ring me. Not while I'm trying to take photographs. These are listening whilst listing and changing title descriptions, etc. I find all the listings that I did a good while ago have really crappy titles and descriptions and stuff, and even the photos. So I do need to go back. Sorry, I'm getting a message. That's what happens to get distracted. Question: when are you live again, and on what channel? Don't know. I don't know what the problem is, Andrew. What's the problem?
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. I'm looking for a bar in the nearest town.
Might not be a good idea to have the music streaming.
We don't have a bed and the night is young. Doesn't matter what we do.
Is it too loud or?
Ain't nobody like you. Look so beautiful. And I'm so lucky
What's
to
wrong
be
with this?
yours. Can you take me high? Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down.
I actually didn't think that they were going to sing them in. So this one is 62 inches long.
Can you take me high? Ain't nobody like you.
It's royalty-free music, so there are no copyright issues on it.
Walking on the street when you caught my eye. Something about the way you move. You know that ain't nobody like. So lucky to be yours. Can you take me high? Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go down.
Get some trap on.
Can you take me high? Ain't nobody like you. Nobody like you.
Yeah, all the stuff I'm putting on anyway is royalty free, so there's no issues with copyright or anything like that. Royalty free music, happy 2019. People are saying to turn the music down. I don't know. Is it too loud for people? That's what I did ask that in the first place. If you don't want me to play music, don't. I don't have to. I just thought you'd appreciate it rather than just sitting with me in silence or listen to car alarms going off. Oh. Just sold a dress. What else we got? We got Heather in. Hi, Heather. At the end of the day, if this video got copyrighted for whatever reason and it gets taken down, I'm not that bothered. Obviously, if it gets against my name, yada yada yada, then so what? Well, not so what, obviously. I don't want it to be an issue, but I highly doubt that would happen. But let's not worry about it. I'm sure that 90% of the people that are watching are photographing or listing or doing something that they should be doing anyway. So let's get that sorted. This one is a Tommy Hilfiger tie, a vintagey looking one. It's got a tag on it still, but I think I might end up taking this tag off because I think it's it says on here tie vintage tie. So it's not like the original label on it. I think it's like somebody's obviously resold it then in the afterwards. And then so it's not the original one, so I might end up taking it off. So I can't now say it's newbie tags or anything like that because it's not genuine. I'm sorry, David. I'm hoping that they seem to have stopped now, so I don't know why they're going off again. How much am I wanting to get for these ties? Good question. Oh, this one's a bit warm. Oh, that's a shame. Well, as I said earlier, I paid about £1 for each of them. So there's about £65 worth of ties here, to be fair. It really just depends on how much, well, it depends on what brand they are and things like that. I know obviously other brands do well. Some of them do better than others, etc. But I really don't know how much I'm going to put them on for. I don't know whether, and hopefully the chat can give me some guidance on this. I don't know whether to list them. There's a lot of them that I'm going to list separately anyway, but there's some of them that are completely unbranded. So I don't know about this one. I just picked it up for a random thing. That's got a name on it, so that's not too bad. But there's other ones that they have names on them, but I don't know, who they are. They don't really have much of a thing, and obviously some of them I have looked up. So those of them that have the brand names on that are a bit more recognisable. And obviously, if I do some searching, then to see which ones are actually decent or not. But the ones that aren't so decent, would you recommend still put them separately or put them as a bundle? What do you think? And I was going to bundle them up in colours. That's why if you saw my Instagram post, they were bundled up mostly in colour. So I can bundle them up in colour order. So for example, I've got a stack of yellow ties and stuff here. You can't really see it very well. But a stack of yellow ties there. So I was going to list them all as the same colour. But for the ones that obviously aren't branded as such, or a well-known brand. So the ones that are branded, I really do need to do some research. I haven't researched these ties. I've literally just picked them up. They're £1. So my intentions initially were to do bundles of them. But obviously I've picked up some nice branded ones anyway, so yeah, I don't know what to do. Who wants 10 yellow ties? Well, I don't know. I don't really know. This is why I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'll kind of, I don't know whether, because the thing is, some people prefer a blue tie. I don't know about yellow, obviously, but some people like just wearing blue ties or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to take pictures of them all separately, and then if I then want to bundle them up together, I can take photos of them, or do a collage and say that all these are together anyway. So I'll take them all separately, and then I'll figure out whether I'm going to bundle them, but I just don't know if anybody who has sold ties before has bundled them, and if so, what have you bundled them by, etc. Hi Georgina. I've also been waiting for the ties to go on. Heather says maybe do a bundle of 5 similar style, different colours. I did, that was also a consideration. I think I've got like these here, where they've got the kind of like water. Oh my god, you really can't see that. It didn't work. These sort of like colourful, sort of watercoloured kind of looking ones. It's a bit weird. But obviously I've also got even though I can't hear myself now with this music. I've got some like paisley ones. I mean, obviously this one's here's a paisley one and things like that. So I was considering whether to sort of do paisley together as well. You know, I do have some sort of check ones so they could go together. So yeah, I could do like stripes and checks or something like that. I'll just kind of put them all together and see what looks best. I don't know. I'll see how it all looks. I say I'll take them all separately and then I'll bundle them together if I feel like they need to be. You picked up your first tie at the weekend, awesome stuff. I shall, several people have messaged me today actually to ask how, to let them know how I get on with these, so I will do an update, probably in a couple of weeks, or probably maybe even longer, because it depends on how long they take to sell. I'm not expecting them to fly out the door at all, which is why I haven't listed them, because I couldn't be bothered to get round to listing something that I did think was going to go and was worth my time in that sort of thing. I know they cost me £1, and I know that some of them do have good return, but I kind of just didn't want to put the time in when I did think that they'd go quite well, and I've got other stuff to list as well anyway. But I finally got round to it. I photographed the rest of my death pie yesterday, so there's no excuse for me not to do it today. I definitely agree with you, Georgina. They do take up very little space. This whole box down here, I had 65 ties in there, but that's mainly because I've dedicated a box for them, because there's that much. But yeah, they do take up very little room. As I'm putting them in these little bags, they're taking up even less room. So absolutely doozy. Who are my listing in? Oh God, I need my glasses on, I think. Who are your reselling inspirations? My reselling inspirations are everybody, and that's because there's nobody that I don't like to watch. There's nobody that I don't like. There's nobody that I think is amazingly better than anybody else. Everybody is different. Everybody's at different stages in life. Everyone's at different stages in their reselling business. So everybody. Oh dear, I've dropped the tie on the floor. Everybody inspires me. Even like newer resellers. I mean, obviously, I haven't been doing this forever. So even newer resellers inspire me, because you know they come out with some stuff that I would never have thought of, and obviously more experienced resellers they kind of inspire you to carry on and, you know, keep going with it, and that showing that you can achieve something decent. Who's going on tonight, Andrew? YouTube special. I'm sure you probably already answered that. A lot of just not worth a lot. A pound is good. I do pick up cartoony ties as well. I do pick up a lot of varieties of ties from Cedarwood States. Yeah, I do try, and I did say at the start of the video, I don't think you were here, Peter. All of the ties that I've got here, bar some of the more quirky ones, all of them are silk. I don't pick up polyester ties and crappy little ties like that. I like to pick up silk ties. I feel like they've got more of a chance of selling. Hopefully, I'm just guessing. Like literally, if you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna watch Louise list some ties or photograph some ties even. I want to learn about ties. I don't know about ties, so if you're expecting that, then you know, probably not the place to be. I'm sure you can find other information, but you know, I know as much as a potato. Well, obviously, I know probably a little bit more than a potato, but I'm just waffling now because I'm enjoying listing these ties because they are pretty straightforward. I don't have to get up, put stuff on a mannequin and all that sort of stuff, but it's pretty tedious, especially when you're trying to get the lighting right as well. It's a bit of a pain with I haven't even scrolled down the chat. I just left it at that. Oh, it's just jumped. Owly Boy says you could have a look on completed listings and see how people sell ties. I have glanced at them. I assume you're on about with the bundles thing. I haven't looked into the bundles bit because I only thought about that earlier, to be honest. But for how they photograph them and stuff like that, I've already taken a look at other people, how other people photograph them and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, everyone's is different anyway. And about the prices, it can just vary on what's sold at. As I pick these up because you get them for £1 or, you know, a bundle for a particular price. So I picked these up. I didn't research them when I picked them up because they were so cheap. I know that I'll be able to get some decent stuff from them, even if I bundled them up. So I'm not too bothered about that. Okay, David. See you later. I'll message you in a bit. You gotta swap me for Peppa Pig. Try not to pay more than £2.50 for a tie. Most I pay between 25p and £1 a car boot, £1 to £2 to pay at charity shop. Yeah, so like I said, all of them, the most I probably paid for is like £1.50. I think I haven't paid more than that for a tie. Even the novelty ones and things like that, I've got in a bundle and things like that. I don't pick them up if they're any more than that because I know that my profit margins aren't going to be massive. So, but I've picked up 65 ties already, so that's plenty to be able to do for now. I want to say this is kind of like an experiment where the ties do sell and things like that, but I think 65 too many to experiment with. I'm not quite sure. My ring light I bought from Amazon. I think there is a link in my old descriptions from my description from my older videos. It should be in there. So, but it's just a standard ring light. Nothing fancy. I say it does have the 3 different colours, so it's got different sort of shades of white, so kind of warm white and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. I think it's like it cost me about 20. I think it cost me just over £30, but it's pretty good. It just sticks into USB, whether it's a USB plug or on your computer or something. So I don't know how loud this music is. I've turned it down a bit as well because it's too loud for me, even though it's really not actually that loud. But I turned it down a bit because it was distracting me. I couldn't think what I wanted to say. This is not the music I listen to. I wouldn't choose to listen to this. This is Happy 2019. Peter, you've just listed a load of people who inspire you, yet you're sat here watching me and I'm not even on that list. Thanks very much, appreciate it. Thing is, obviously everyone has different ones, because I know that a lot of people that watch my videos don't do clothing, so and obviously I do appreciate your sticking along. I'm not listening to trap music. I don't even know what trap music is. Is that bad? Am I old for not knowing that? I don't know. This just sounds just as awful. Kirsten, you've won a tiara. Please Please tell me that there's an actual use for this tiara. You haven't just bought it for yourself. Just to wear around. But yes, I think you can get away with wearing it in the shop. You are the queen. It is your shop. It's up to you. Okay, Lucy, no problem. Am I joining Money Mental's new group, his newest group that he created yesterday? No. I have no need to join that group. Obviously, I'm intrigued, but don't think anybody needs me in that group. This is awful music, isn't it? But regardless, whatever music I put on, everyone's going to complain. Well, not everyone's going to complain. Someone's going to complain. It's top secret stuff, is it? It's just full of me. I don't know what trap music is. I don't know whether I should be really old. That doesn't make sense. I don't know whether I should know. I don't know whether I'm old for not knowing. Is this the same song that was on a second ago? Or was it just not finished yet? Not entirely sure. You don't really listen. Okay, Peter, goodbye. I'll see you later. Oops. Thank you very much, Owly boy. Well, this is the reason my hair is up is because I look like a lion if it's not up. I haven't straightened it or done anything with it today, so it's very interesting. But I've only got a bit of concealer on and a bit of mascara on. That's literally all I've got. So that's literally all I've got with me. I don't even know where to put it. Put it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Literally, that is literally all I've got with me today. I woke up late and then had to get in. Wanted to get some stuff done. So I brought down some concealer and some mascara with me, and That's all I can do today. You're not getting your tiara, why not? Nobody's texting me, sending me nice words. Oh, you have now. I've been getting loads of Instagram notifications all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on, but everyone's woken up today. I don't even know. See, look, this is the issue now. I can't even remember what photos I've taken. I've taken all the photos that I need to. Yeah, it should be enough. She went to put a reserve on that and she doesn't want it to sell for 99p. That's just ridiculous. I don't know whether, can they do that? I mean, I suppose they can do that. Whether they're supposed to or not is a different matter, but because obviously it costs to put a reserve on. It's only like 50p or something, isn't it? But surely they can't just keep cancelling it every time it doesn't sell. See? Pure motivation I am with this top quality music in the background. And that was a bit of sarcasm, by the way, because I don't think it's top quality music at all. Oh, and you'd already paid? Surely. Has she just instantly cancelled it then? And then just told you why she's cancelled it? Or has she just messaged you separately and not cancelled it yet?
If you try to cater it, she'll like the
Okay, Alan, no worries. See you later. Apparently, this is trap music. It's not pumping. I'm sorry. Track with this C, Ian. Get somewhere the bass is pumping. Bex is going because of you ads. Bye, Bex. It sounds like a kid messing around on a toy keyboard. It does. Definitely, Kirsten. I would do it. This is awful. This is called Limitless. My word. Do I click on this one that says Beats with a Z? That sounds a bit Hi BCP, I didn't see you pop in. Unless you glitched only just a second popped in. So hi BCP. Have I got any plans? What is ads? Hang on, what's ad saying? I want the world. That sounds awful. I bet you it's awful. Guarantee you. Oh man, I missed it. I haven't got my mouse plugged in because I've got a million other things plugged in. Actually saying that, I can unplug this microphone now because that is a load of rubbish. It says me to just awkwardly lean over. That is better. You've been here from the start. I'm sorry. Have you said anything? Because I didn't see you. Oh. Oh, Ian, that's funny.
I want the world, yeah, I want the world, yeah, I want it all, said I want the world, yeah, I want the world, I'm coming to get it, don't care what you heard, don't care what you heard, I'm taking it all cause I want the world, yeah, I want the world, yeah, I
This sounds like the crap that my brother listens to.
I don't think I can be satisfied. 2015 thought I had it all. Watch it, I slow down just overnight. Never forget about the younger life. Wrong decisions led to sacrifice.
That sounds awful. Thanks very much, ads. Thanks for letting us all. Ugh. Obviously, you know, everyone has their opinion and likes to listen to their own type of music. Oh, come on. My laptop's having a hissy fit now. Yep, that's broken now. Right, that's no music happening for a little while. He said he wants a car alarm back. I'm definitely not playing Gwyn. I'm pretty certain that that's not it. Copyright. Copyright free even. Should really, what I should do is zoom in. That might help. Oh, me drop that again. Oh look, that's better. Now I can read the chat. Oh no, now the chat's gone. I zoomed in too much. That's better. Now I can read the chat. Well, sort of. I know, don't forget the tires. Look, you've all massively distracted me. Oh, thanks, Andrew. You just plug your own content into my live. A quick thing that I wanted to discuss with you as well. I don't know if anyone's seen it in my description, because you don't really read descriptions when you're watching somebody's lives anyway. But I set up a Facebook group for my channel. So this isn't another alternative Facebook group and all that sort of stuff, because I definitely don't want it to be anything like that. I had set it up a little while ago, but didn't want to sort of announce it because of all this stuff with the other groups and things like that. So I've avoided saying anything about it. But I've set up a group which is for clothing sellers. So if you sell clothing or want to sell clothing or anything like that, then you're welcome to join my group. The link is in the description. However, it is strictly clothing. So anything that's not clothing, it might sound a bit harsh, I don't know whether it does or not, but anything not clothing I will remove. I only purely want it to be about clothing. There are plenty of other groups that talk about everything else. Obviously there might be other groups that talk about clothing as well, but I want mine to be for my channel, but and obviously other clothing resellers can promote their stuff inside of there as well, but also for clothing resellers to be able to get advice about clothing. I'm not saying I can give the advice, obviously. If somebody asked me about ties, I couldn't do a fat lot about it, but hoping that I could get some people in that, obviously like with other Facebook groups, everyone else is giving each of their advice and things like that. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can get that set up. It's already set up, it's already there. Thank you very much, Andrew, for putting that in the chat. So yeah, if anyone who is doing clothing, whether you want to join in and comment or not, or whether you just want to sort of sit there and sort of watch what other people are doing, whether it is showing you what you found, whether it's getting some advice on clothing, whether it is I don't know, whatever YouTube channel you've got or you've watched or something like that, and you want to comment about that. I just want it to be purely clothing based. Even though personally I'm trying to venture into Amazon a bit as well now, I'm still only going to keep that channel, the Facebook group, clothing only. So even though the stuff I'm going to be sourcing from Amazon isn't going to be clothing, I will still want to keep that for clothing, and then any other stuff that's not about clothing I can then post in other people's chats and things like that to get advice for that and things. So obviously, yeah, so if you want to join that group, then you're welcome to do so. If you don't sell clothing or don't want to join or whatever it is, then don't. I'm not really not that bothered. I literally want it to be a small group. I don't want it to be some big massive group that I have to sort of manage and deal with silly people on there and all that sort of stuff. I'm hoping it can kind of manage itself. Obviously I'll be moderating it and things like that, and over time I'll probably grab some other people to moderate it with me, but I'm hoping that I can get this this group to be a little group and have some really decent conversations on there and things as well. So I say, if you are wanting to join, click on the link either that Andrew has put in the chat, or I do have it in my description. I'll get my words out eventually. So I'm actually I didn't realise that I've been here for an hour and 15, and it's gone 4 o'clock. I had no idea what the time was or anything like that. Yeah, I've just been waffling on. I really didn't realise it had been that long. So I am going to wrap this up shortly. As you can see, I haven't done very many ties. I'm going to put a little, I filmed a little montage thing this morning, a hyperlapse of me sorting these ties out. So I'll whack that on Instagram in a bit so you can see what kind of ties I picked up, and also sort of scanned over all the ties that I've got. So most of these, as I say, are random ties, so just they've got they're not nothing special. They are just random patterns or checkered or anything like that. Yeah, they've got this guitar one here which looks pretty cool, so I can list that, and it's pure silk as well. So as I try to only pick up pure silk, but anything that's got a really cool design to it, so like the ones that I showed at the start, like the Wallace and Gromit things, even though again they're silk. So the only ones that I've got that aren't silk are the Aston Villa one that I picked up. The Aston Villa one. I can't remember if this South Park one was silk, I can't remember. I can't remember, to be honest. I think they all were silk. I don't know. Maybe a Tigger one. Maybe that Tigger one wasn't. I'm not totally sure. So yeah, so I do only mainly pick up silk ties, and I pick them up for £1 generally. If I sell any, I'll let you know. I'll let you know how they are getting on. I'll let you know if they've done me any good profit. You know, yeah, I'll just keep you all updated, because I know some people are getting into the tie game. Some people I have no idea about ties. I have no idea about ties, like I've said several times, but I wanted to sort of experiment, and because they're all £1 each, it's not a difficult thing to experiment with. Obviously 65 ties later is probably a bit too far to think it's just an experiment, but I'm hoping that they can do me good. We need to work together. We have so much, lots of football clothing here, so definitely. I don't sell loads and loads of football stuff, but I do have a couple of stuff up at the moment. Also remember this tie. This is a bit naughty. It's a bit of a naughty tie. It's not too naughty, but this one, I don't know. It's just a plain. It's got like, is that a kennel? I don't know whether it's better here or here. I'm not entirely sure. It's got like a kennel. Is that cards? I think, and then a beer and hockey or something. I'm not entirely sure. But then on the back, it's one of those peekaboo ties. So on the back of the tie here, let me try and get that. You can open it up and then see a lady inside. So these are quite interesting, especially if you get the more sort of rare ones as well that you can get of these. So definitely, if you're interested in ties, have a look into these ones, because these are quite interesting. It's just that literally, it's not a naked lady or anything. It's just a lady in a swimsuit, I think, on the beach. But some of them are wearing less clothing, shall we say, than other ones that you can get. So they're definitely interesting ones, and definitely ones that you would sell singly, or well, I'm obviously going to sell it on its own. So you can pick up some good ties, some interesting ties. Don't fall for a mistake as well that I made with one of my ties. I got all excited. I thought it was a proper big branded one for £1. Stupid me. I thought this was Dolce & Gabbana. It says D&C, and it's not Dolce & Gabbana. So I'm showing you because I make mistakes too. So I hate people thinking when they're watching my video, thinking, oh, you know, she's doing so well or anything like that. I try and show as many mistakes as I make as well. Not obviously every single one of them, because I don't need you to realise how terrible I am, but I want you to see that I also do make mistakes. But even something like that, I don't know whether I'm even going to bother listing it, to be honest. It is it is a handwork tie silk. It's made in Thailand. Somebody might want it, so it'll probably go up, but it'll probably go for like I don't know, £5 or something like that. I don't really know. I don't know. Thank you very much for everyone who's mentioned that they've requested to join. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Can you buy that tie? I don't think I want to send it to you, Andrew. I really don't. I'm worried to list it now. I feel like I'm going to hide it from you or block you on my eBay or something like that. Oh my god. Ian, that's too funny. It is too funny. So as I do have loads to do, and this whole hour has been. This morning I listed about 9 of these, or photographed 9 of these ties in about 45 minutes. Whether that's quick or not, I don't really know, to be honest. But I managed to get it done and focused and things like that. And I thought, oh, that's fine, you know, I'll just photograph. You lot can just chat. I'll ignore you. That hasn't happened, has it? I've just sat here and read whatever you've got to say and got distracted. So, and as I say, it's nearly been an hour and a half of me waffling on and you just staring at me trying to photograph some ties. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave that there. If there are any questions, please do pop it in the chat now before I do go. But other than that, yeah, thank you very much for sticking by. And I know that a lot of you have stuck by for the whole time, which is crazy. Surely you've got something better to do than sit and watch somebody sat down trying to photograph some ties. When am I next live? I am next live tonight at 8 o'clock, I think, on Andrew's channel, which is Money Mental UK. I don't know why I'm live, to be honest. Something to do with his 500 sub special, even though he's on like 650 now. So, don't know. Yeah. So I'm live later with him and other resellers, I think. I think other people are joining in. I'm not entirely sure. I don't even know what it is. So, but apparently I'm going to be there, and apparently I've got no choice. So I don't know. Do I drive? Yes, I do drive. Yes, I do. Thank you very much, Kirsten, for joining. Yes, I am also gutted that you didn't get a tiara. Let us know. I'm sure you'll update us all as well about that tiara. Let us know if eBay did anything about it, or whether she just literally just cancelled it and you can't do anything about it. But I would have thought you could have if you want the hassle. So yeah, so as I say, I'm live later on Andrew's channel, talk about something or another. This is the Shrek special. If it's the Shrek special, I don't know whether I want to join. Right, okay. Am I full-time? I am doing this full-time. This is my full-time biz at the moment. I do have a couple of other bits and bobs that I do and whatever, but nothing major. As I'm trying to get into Amazon, so that should be fun. So when I do go and actually start doing my Amazon stuff, I will keep you all updated and let you know how that's going and how it's getting on. I'll probably show you how I'm packing my first box, so you can all sort of laugh at me and see what I'm doing wrong and things like that. So we shall see how that goes. So thank you very much, everybody, for sticking around. I do appreciate it. I am going to go now because it's nearly been an hour and a half, and I do need to get these ties done. So have a good evening, everybody, and if you are around at 8 o'clock, I shall see you all later anyway. Goodbye.